Report says since the overturning of Roe versus Wade, the number of monthly abortions in the U.S. has gone up. According to the pro-abortion group We Count, the increase is due in part because some Democrat-controlled states are protecting those who can prescribe medical abortions to those who live in places with an abortion ban. The study also says abortions fell to almost zero in states that have bans in place. This comes as abortion is set to play a key role in the upcoming election, with ballot measures appearing in multiple states. For more, let's bring in Michael New, Senior Associate Scholar at the Charlotte Lozier Institute and a professor at the Catholic University of America. Michael, good to be with you. First off, your reaction to the report.
Well, first, I think there's some reason to be skepticism. Society for Family Planning, which released this report, really had no previous experience doing abortion estimates prior to Dobbs. And their state-level estimates are, in many cases, a lot different than the state-level estimates provided by the Guttmacher Institute. For instance, for New Hampshire, they estimate 24% more abortions than Guttmacher. For Maryland, they estimate 16% more abortions than Guttmacher. So I'm not entirely convinced that abortions have gone up the way this estimate or the way this study projects.
Michael, for those unfamiliar, talk to us a bit about how the telemedicine loophole, how that's led to an increase in abortions.
Sure, that there are shield laws that are put in place that protect abortion doctors in places like California and Massachusetts and other politically liberal states. They can go ahead and prescribe abortions by telehealth to women who reside in states with pro-life protections like Alabama and Mississippi. They can interface with this abortion doctor through some Zoom or another interface and get a chemical abortion pill delivered. And again, the women can obtain these abortions without an in-person medical exam.
Yeah, and states that border those with bans have seen big increases in abortions, primarily from women traveling from out of state to obtain those abortions. What else do you think can be done to stem this type of activity?
Well, there's a couple things. First off, one thing the report doesn't mention is that many politically liberal states have really made their abortion policy a lot more permissive in recent years. Within the past few years, Illinois, Maine, Rhode Island, the Medicaid programs in all three of these states started covering elective abortions. Illinois repealed their pro-life parental involvement law. Massachusetts weakened its pro-life parental involvement law. In Minnesota, Governor Walz, who was just chosen to be the Democratic Party's VP nominee, he signed legislation that ended his state's waiting period, ended his state's informed consent law, and also even ended provisions that would protect preborn children after botched abortions. So again, I think what can be done is kind of strengthening the laws that are in place, not weakening them, not making them more permissive.
Michael, we have a little less than a minute left. Final thoughts and also your big takeaway.
Well, I think there's reasons to be skeptical of these numbers. I would like viewers to know that we have very good evidence looking at birth data that those states that have passed strong pro-life laws are saving lives. Right. Abortions are hard to count, but babies are easy to count. There's 3 very good studies out of Texas looking at birth data that shows the Texas Heartbeat Act has saved over 1,000 lives every month. So we shouldn't despair. The pro-life laws we've worked hard to pass are still making a difference.
Well, Michael, always good to be with you and to get your insights. God bless.
Thank you.